If there's one thing I've always said, it's that the devs are always cooking. And this time they're cooking up some real tasty cosmetics. Restaurant and foodie inspired skins, a really cool plushie themed skin for Arcane, and even a combo contest to show off how strong you are at cooking the competition. I'm your host, both players, and let's just get right into it. Alright, so firstly, patch 1.2.4 went up last week, and it's the food fight event. I will always say this, but the Rivals of Aether 2 devs always be cooking with the cosmetics, man. These are so good. Look at this, I'm not even playing the video yet, but Guy Fieri Zetterburn and Chester Cheeto at the same time? That's so good. This is so good. So what's coming in this bundle is going to be Guy Fieri Zetterburn, which they're calling Flavor Burn Zetterburn, Waffle House Maple, or they're calling Diner Maple, and Rooster Raster, but they're calling it a Barbecue Raster. Either way, all three of these are so good. It's odd that like we have two of the icons be correlated to the skins, but this one is just a burger. Where's the Zetterburn specific stuff? Where's Flavor Town or Flavor Burn? And then part of the free track is Root Beer Arcane. I think of all the free skins so far, Root Beer Arcane I think is one of the best ones. It's got some like bubble textures. The root beer float look is so good. And also it's kind of thematic because when he throws out bubbles, it's like the carbonation of root beer. It's so good. Also, by the way, it's a little late now, but I want to say I called it. I called Guy Fieri Zetterburn. So when they first teased it here, this was May 29th, so it's been a minute. Dares, down tilts, and dunks. I said it's gotta be Guy Fieri Zetterburn, so I said a Guy Fieri Zetterburn would go crazy. And here's the thing, somebody liked it and I knew it was real. It was this guy, Nikolai Bolton, which if you don't know who this is, he is the main editor and motion graphics person for Off-Brand Games and Rivals of Aether. So I think most of the videos that you've seen of the events is done by Nikolai. But he gave me a little like cheeky little face when it was revealed, and I told him, I won't lie, the moment you liked the comment, I was like, oh baby, we're getting Guy Fieri Zetter. And then Nikolai responded, I guess I'll say hi to the YouTube viewers then? Which, does this imply that you watch my stuff? Nikolai, do you watch my stuff? Are you watching this video right now? Well, maybe not this video. I don't know how many of you guys watch every video, but that's really cool. I don't know, something about people who work on the game watching my videos is always so wild to me. But thanks for responding to me and giving me a little face. That was fun. YouTube viewers, please say hi to Nikolai and also give him a follow. Why not? Next, you're able to buy the CEO bundle, which has CEO Soccer Crag. So if you want a way to rep CEO, this is the perfect skin for you. And then the other thing is we have Plushie Arcane. This is so good, like Woolly World, like from Yoshi, like the Yoshi Woolly World skin. We got a knitted Arcane with little tag. It's so cute. This is actually an exclusive skin once you get the Arcane plushie. So if you go to Symbiote Studios website and go get the Rivals of Aether 2 Arcane plush, you'll also receive a DLC code for the skin. A couple things, this is a really cute plush. I will buy it. But here's the thing, I want to get it just because I want the skin. This plush is cool and all, but this skin is great. This is so good. In fact, it's so good, I wish that the plush was knitted like this. I wish we had a knitted Arcane, but this Arcane is good too. But damn, a knitted Arcane would be so good. Looks like Symbiote Studios is restocking in July, so if this is something that you want, make sure to keep an eye out. Now there's been some updates in the rank shop. We finally got the Champion Crag, as well as the Champion Crag emotes. And we also got a bunch of other new shop items, like Pink Leopard Clarin, Midnight Abyss Rano, which, oh dude, the Midnight Abyss palettes for all the Abyss skins, so good, so good. And White Olympia. And we also got the cool blue Edelus palette, as well as the purple Sunbear Edelus palette. We also got a bunch of these new icons, some more vibe icons, as well as a full of beans icon. Now, I'm gonna be the first to admit, I don't understand this. Apparently this is an in-joke for the Rivals of Aether fans, or maybe in the competitive community. If some of you guys can explain this inside joke to me, that'd be great. I just know I remember Cheesy Potatoes had like a Google forum that was kind of like, how deep in the Rivals community are you? And one of the things I remember was like something about can of beans, full of beans. I was not part of the community really in Rivals of Aether 1, so I have no idea what it is, but that's crazy. We also got these emotes, Torturous, Fume, and Rough Puff Hungry. Now finally, in terms of new cosmetics, they released the Pride Flag icon line. So the Pride Flag icons have been added to the shop as a free bundle. So if you want an icon that shows off your Pride Flag, you can go get it for free at the shop. And also, happy Pride to everybody. The world is getting crazier and crazier, but I hope you still feel welcome in the Rivals community. If anything else, you're welcome here. Some interesting lobby and general additions. They added post-match emotes. So after the match, you can put an emote so the other player can see it. It pops up here, which I think it makes sense, but I kind of wish it utilized all this space. It's a little busy, so it's like hard to miss, or maybe like a little flash so you can see it better. Either way, this is a really good idea. Players can now send emails to each other on the result screens after a casual ranked game. Now you can respectfully send a GG to your opponent that you have to go, or simply explain that the loss wasn't your fault. Exactly. Something else they added is a new toggle to turn off victory voice lines. This is an interesting one. I don't know if this was heavily requested. Maybe people were annoyed by this, but I feel like it'd be weirdly quiet if there was no voice lines. It's really interesting. You're really gonna skip Loxodon saying, "You don't deserve flowers"? I mean, come on. Taunt VO for Loxodon and Clarin will no longer play in the main menu. I don't know if this is because the other characters don't, because I only play Loxodon, so I don't know, but very interesting. Now, there will not be a balance update this time, but a big balance update is planned for mid-June, for the mid-month patch. So it looks like they're taking into consideration a lot of the suggestions that people have said, which is to take a bit longer in between patches so that people can get used to them for longer, and so that the devs can cook for longer before releasing everything, right? So if they plan for a big chunk of patches, instead of getting to them in piecemeals, you can actually put it all together. And this patch is probably going to be the big Zetter nerf patch. They've been talking about it on the note board, and they've said they've been trying to think of a way to nerf Zetter in a creative way. Hopefully they achieve it, but we're gonna see the result of that in mid-June. Let's move on to the Twitter portion of the video. There's a couple of tweets that I found that were kind of noteworthy in my opinion. Hampolo here, a pretty good Zetterburn player, has achieved one of the hardest things I think you can do in Rivals of Aether, which is 100 wins in a row. This was done in casuals, but I still think 100 wins in a row is ridiculous. I'll sneeze and lose a match. So big ups to Hampolo, it's really impressive. Here's a funny tier list. Elu says, not my tier list. I don't actually know whose tier list this is. But seriously, what's going on in the Aether World's law of public decency? Which is a response to Crag Updates, who said, how telling is it that Dan's main is the only woman without clothes? Quite telling, I'd say. That's so funny. Yeah, what's going on there? So this tier list is pants and top fully clothed, has pants is shirtless, loincloth plus half points for the cape, loincloth but with nothing underneath, scarf, true, it just has a scarf, butt naked. What is the laws of public decency? Now, my headcanon is that the laws is that it's just vibes. Which, I mean, you know what? For a world of animal creatures, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. If you want clothes, go ahead, put on clothes. If you don't want clothes, hey, relax, chill out. Either way, I think we can all say Rasser is the strangest one. Why do you only have a scarf? That's ridiculous. You can't, that's ridiculous. Moldrifter256 says, this list exposes a gaping hole in the roster. We need representation for the Winnie the Pooh tier. Yeah, where are the people with just the top? Full top, no pants. Truly, we need to have a skin for Edalus that's straight up just Winnie the Pooh. Now, here's a fun clip from Ryukred. Been laving this out lately versus Clarin. He's showing off some really interesting Clarin edge guards. Which is, if you stay here and you shield, you can actually block the hits and then grab the ledge, and then you can edge hog? What the heck is going on? Hada says, wait, explain how. So Ryukred says, you need to be at the very ledge of the stage. Easy with ledge jump, neutral, air dodge. Then when she hits your shield with up B, wave dash and fast fall to grab the ledge right before she does pretty much. It's hella difficult though. I'm not sure if other characters can do it. So it's just a really quick wave dash fast fall, but this is really good. This is so good. It's so fast too, it's ridiculous. And he gets it multiple times here. What? That's disgusting. But it's not just Clarin. So you can actually kind of do this to Olympia. It's a little bit different. In here, you can get hit by the up B, tech it, and then grab the ledge. What? And so after he techs it, Ryukred inputs a side B, I believe, to snap to the ledge. But dang, dude, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Gimmer asks, is this the go-to edgeguard wall tech OS? Ryukred saying, most likely not. I think the best one is probably a theoretical side B tech fast fall, jump up air, so you get the tip of up air and the opponent is put into light hitstone so they can't tech it, unlike other aerials. That requires a lot of practice though. Man, I am not understanding what that is, but sure man, I believe you. Punching Bag says, I love having 0 options. Rat trick to only eat a back air and die. Go on stage with lag and eat a F air or a down smash. And now if I hit them because I know they stayed on ledge too long, die. It's great time. It's great time? It's a great time? Ryuk Red says, don't worry, I think it's actually impractical. And I don't know if this is related to all these posts happening, but Marlon does say, hell unleashes when Ryuk Red enters a tournament. I mean, Marlon has been a Rano believer since like the beginning, and you know, all of us have not really seen a lot of Ranos do a lot in tournaments, but I think he's right. I think if Ryuk Red or any other really strong Rano enters a tournament, it's gonna go crazy. And honestly, I'm excited. I want to see Ranos do really good. The fact that there's a lack of representation of Ranos in top level play right now is a little bit disappointing. So hey, Ryuk Red, I don't know if you do plan to enter some majors, but if you do, I'm cheering for you. So here's something cool. Sushi's has been working on a Shovel Knight mod. So in this video, he's showcasing the relics that he coded in. So let's take a look. Is that old side special? Oh my god. Oh, he's kind of T-posing sometimes, but I mean, this is really cool. I think this bodes really well for a workshop in the future. Like, can you imagine the custom characters? Now, it's not going to be as prolific as Rivals 1 Workshop, because Rivals 1 Workshop had, you know, it was pixel art. The barrier of entry of making a character is much lower. In this game, you either have to find a 3D model or make a 3D model, so that's going to be a little difficult, but it's still really cool. Now, here is a really funny tweet, or a really funny set of tweets. So Dan says, I'm looking into this weird bug where once Loxodon gets down in a match, he loses the ability to run or jump and can only stand still and use jab or tilts. I haven't been able to recreate it on my machine, but it seems to happen to a lot of my opponents. So Dan obviously poking a little fun at the fact that Loxodons tend to go sentry mode, as people say, and stay still spamming jabs and tilts. Shu says until one of them hits and gets access to his full kit again, right? Dan says he definitely gets access to up throw after hitting me once. Jay asks, genuine question, you play your own game competitively, when you get hit by some stupid BS or observe something like this, do you not look at it and go, this is not what I wanted, and think about how to fix it, tune down the standing there and tilting? All love, just curious. Dan responds saying, I'm toxic AF, so I'm salty when I lose, but my secret is that I'm always salty, so it doesn't really affect any balance decisions. I also know I'm bad, so there's stuff I need to do more than the changes we need to make. I don't think about balance rate after playing either. And Gek, our number one Loxodon baby, responds with this image saying, dudes be like, Subway sucks. Bro, you made the sandwich. Which is true. You made the sandwich, Dan. You made the sandwich this way. So Dan does respond saying, it's not that deep. These Platinum Loxodons take luck in too literally is all. And then Gek says, I'm just poking fun. I agree, fighting Lox is annoying as hell. So, all good fun. I did find this to be really funny. I think, to Dan's credit, now, Dan saying it's not too deep is a little like, okay, well, Gek is clearly joking, but it's hard. I will say, it's hard to tell online, because if you are a creator of any kind, you're constantly getting berated, and like, just having a barrage of people telling you how dumb you are, or like, you know, you made the game stupid. And so I think Dan a little bit on the defensive here, but at the end I think we all know it's a joke. I think it's a really funny joke, but at the end of the day, it's just cosmically funny for the dev to be like, what the hell, who's playing this character all dumb? But also the thing is, Dan is like the creative lead. He's not necessarily the lead of like balance patches and stuff. He's still like the CEO of his company and is gonna steer the ship, but I think the person leading all the game balance decisions is Trevor, who is the lead developer of the game. But hey, Dan is the face of the game, so, you know, it is what it is. Next, Elu posting this really funny video saying, Rivals 2 June balance patch will save us. Surely they're getting nerfed this time around. Which is Rano and Zetterburn fighting each other, and boom, Rivals 2 June patch. And they're getting freaking destroyed. Let's go! Down with Zetter and Rano! Prionic says, pretty sure we said this last time. And Elu's saying, nah, surely this time. Now this was posted before the balance patch was out, so we didn't get that nerf yet. But that nerf is probably coming in the mid-month update. And I'm just sharing this because it's so funny to me. This is beautiful. I feel this in my bones. Thank you, Remrin, for this beautiful drawing. All right, now we are at the Reddit portion of the video. So let's take a look at what the Reddit community has to say about Rivals this week. Now here, reasons to main Orcane. He is smart. What's the third letter of the alphabet? The knowledgeable Orcane. See, this sucks. Oh man, all right. It's C, get it? Because of water. As you can see, the answer is C because it resembles a C. I see. Orcane really trying to be Gulpin. True. No way my boy can read. My boy can't read. Arcane is as smart as a jellyfish. This is propaganda spread by the Fire Capital to demote the reputation of Merchant Port. He is at least as smart as a flounder. This kills the crag. Wow, what the custom posing. Using a pair of energy swords, quickly tipper the front of the crag about 0.4 meters behind his head hurt box. This kills the crag. This is also such a niche. I guess it's not that niche of a meme. This is so random. Number 1, sad face. This reads like those design is very human videos. Design is very human. There's a bug, but there's a bug in it. Nah, rock beats scissors. True. Locks, crush your skull. Thank you. We got a this kills the crab meme and also a low tier god meme in one post. Incredible stuff, Rivals of Aether subreddit. Something's off with my Dandelion Zetter emote. I'm gonna blow you? 3 generations of Arcanes. Wow, this guy really loves Arcanes, huh? Yeah, you got some OG Arcanes as well as the new Arcane. This is so funny, the difference. Little dot eyes versus the big old cat eyes. We merely ask for a drop of Arcane plushie. They will arrive in due time. Keep your sinks unguarded. How long after you got your plush did they send the code for your skin? Still waiting, actually. My package arrived Friday night and I've checked inbox and spam folder. We'll reach out by Monday night if no word in case the emails are monitored over the weekend. Appreciate the response. I was gonna reach out, but I'll give it a few days. Oh, okay. Interesting. I would have figured it would be sent like immediately, but I guess not. The Arcane main experience. This is an Arcane day. This is like Arcane week or something. I'm tired of Nair Arcane. Well, that's too damn bad. True. All you gotta do as Arcane is Nair, the one button character. Neuron activation. All right. Is this another Arcane? Is this another Arcane post? Oh my god. Bink, bink. Just F smash, just F strong, brother. This is so funny. The pose that Arcane does when he's teching is also really funny. Brink. Oh, I hope you win. Oh, well, you're gonna, wait. Oh, you're gonna get down tilted again. Oh, you survived that one, nice. Cut the clip, but pretty good stuff. Surely one more side special would have worked. I think Clarion also could do F smash and would be the same result. And one more for good measure down there. Guys, check out my godlike edge guarding. Being able to tech that at 200% is ridiculous. This is so funny because this is like something that all smashes you could have teched forever in all smashes, but I believe in Smash Ultimate that's when they introduced unteckables. So I think that's really funny that someone is saying this at all. The brain of an average Maple player. Okay. I wonder if this is positive or negative to Maples. We'll see. Bing bang. Do a little contraption. Okay. All right. Okay. What are we cooking here? The neurons are firing. Sandbird doing all this math. Oh my god. Malo? Okay. Try forward air. Oh, it worked. Here's the thing. If it works, it works, you know what I'm saying? Good old fair. Nothing beats fair. It's the funny aerial. God, that angle is just so brutal. It is. And I feel like it's kind of hard to DI anyway. Hey, LOL, I'm that ladybug. No way. The person who is in the clip sees this? That's so good. Is this game on mobile? If you count the Steam Deck as mobile, yes. Otherwise, it's only available on PC. Oh, missed opportunity. Looks perfect for mobile. What? What? What is this? This is a troll? I can't tell. This is a strange comment. I made an animation for a video. I think it looks good. Okay, let's take a look. Are those custom models that you made too? Oh, this is so fun. Oh, it's like a little puppet thing going on. Going to the air with Fleet. I don't know if Fleet, I mean, I know Fleet is the air element, but oh, this is a lot of fun. This is really cool. I wonder how the texture of those are really awesome. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Oh, voting. What is she listening to? Wrong answers only. Damn, I wish I knew how to freaking move models, man. I remember, I think I said this already, but I opened some of these models up in Blender and I was just so confused. Clara, no, the Loxodon's coming. Oh my god, she has her AirPods on. She can't hear us. Seabat? Bruh, Seabat meme in this era? Clarity Enjoyer saying, it'd be really cool if Rivals 2 came to the Switch before Smash 6 did. Console ports are my most anticipated new feature, more so than any new character or new modes. I like playing this game on my own PC, but I have a lot more fun with local multiplayer, and that's just easier to do with consoles than with PCs, especially especially when it comes to portability and taking the system from place to place. I know portable PCs and Steam Decks exist, but consoles are far more common and still easier to set up with multiple controllers. At that point, I'd be buying a Steam Deck just for this game specifically. I know the team is holding off on console ports until the game is more content rich than it is right now, and I can understand that, but if Rivals 2 comes out to Switch before the next Smash game, I feel like that would get a lot of eyes on it. Plenty of people are itching for a new Smash game, and we might not have one for another year or two. It might be longer than that. If a new platform fighter with a ton of polish and good word of mouth comes out on Switch 2 quickly, that might give the game a lot of attention. Rivals 2 is a great competitive game, but Smash is so beloved and successful because there's also a great party game. Party games feel way more suited for consoles than they do for PC, and Rivals 2 could really tap into that potential. TLDR, I hope Rivals 2 comes to console in the next year or so, rather than being pushed down the line. Dynablade saying, I will buy Rivals 2 again day one if it comes to Switch 2. Clarity saying, yeah, same here, especially if my cosmetics carry over. This is a really smart idea, honestly. Would probably make a lot more people open to the idea of buying a Switch 2 version after having the PC version already. I mean, I think the cosmetics will carry over because they did make you do like a Rivals or an Aether account, right? So because your stuff is probably linked to your account, once you sign into your account on like console, you probably will have those things carried over. The real Malchior saying, there are no Rivals of Aether 2 tournaments where I live. If there was a console release, it would be easier for many communities to set up tournaments. PCs cost a lot and are hard to move around in a Nintendo Switch setup. A console release is one of my most anticipated features too. I think that's another thing that's really underrated is the ease of setting up tournaments. Right now, if you want a Rivals of Aether 2 local, you need to have like either a PC cafe where there's already a bunch of PCs and then like negotiate with them there, or have a bunch of PCs, which is like not as viable as finding a bunch of Switch setups, you know? So we shall see, we shall see. Middle Bathroom saying, take your rock back. Man, Middle Bathroom is the king of posting clips all the time. Whoa! Wait, wolf skin? Wait, that's kind of a sick mod. I was so concentrating on the wolf that I didn't realize what the... Oh, it was just that. It was just 2 hits to the rocks. Is that wolf? Everybody at the head enhancement clinic said nobody would notice. He looks really good. Yes, didn't realize there were skin mods. Always has been. Game Banana soon. Oh, it's a Middle Bathroom. I wonder if he modded that himself. That's pretty cool. Man, this is so funny. He's got big ass claw, like big. His freaking hands are so huge. What is this? Big ass hands, tiny ass head. You look disproportionate. Just got matched 7 times in a row in placement matches with the same opponent that is obviously way better than me. When I'm having an abysmal matchmaking competition, my opponent is Rivals of Aether. Ooh, salt posting. I don't even know what to say. Get 4 wins placement system is gonna be the end of me. Just place me in iron, I beg you, can't do this anymore. Yeah, you know what? Despite the salt post, I think I 100% agree. The get wins system that's not the way, man. If you're losing, just place them low, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's a way to like prevent smurfing, but doing this way just makes a frustrating experience in my opinion. I remember like when I first was ranking up, I lost like way more than 4 wins. I've lost maybe like 8 games before getting my 4 wins, right? And it just took so long. Like I just wanted to get into the rank so I can like either grind or lose points, you know? I don't want to like keep doing this weird middle ground where I didn't know where I was. Yeah, there's a reason why placement matches normally include losses as well. I think this should be changed. Kamikaze Ninja says, to be fair, it is a relatively small community and much smaller depending on location. What time are you playing? 7 times is pretty high, but did you instantly requeue each time? I usually wait a minute so that the player gets matched with someone else. It's a pretty niche competitive community, so unfortunately, even after getting placed, you'll still get matched with a wide range of skills levels. Yeah, that's the reality. The Rivals online experience. Wait, that's so funny. I have not experienced this bad of like rollback, you know? Oh, trust me, it ain't nearly that bad after an hour of Smash Ultimate Online. Inkling man, I don't even bother with online anymore. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today. That's all the time I have. A bit of a shorter video, that's for sure, but sometimes there's just not as much going on. I also didn't realize that it's been 2 weeks since my last video. Jeez, time moves fast, doesn't it, you guys? Holy, that was not intentional. I don't know what happened to my time. I've just been getting really busy at work. It's just so much, man. So much. I mean, I'm getting paid more because I'm moving to a more full-time position, but it's causing me to have a lot less time making videos, man. Going from working like 2 to 3 days a week to 5 days a week has been good for my bank, but bad for my free time. I mean, I've done full-time before, but it's always on my mind, like, how is anybody expected to do anything if you have a full-time job? It's ridiculous. But hopefully I can strike a balance sometime soon, because there is a video I've been working on. It's been on the back burner for the last like 2 months, and I just have not found the time to do this, but I want it to come out soon. I want to make an entire series that's like my journey to Diamond or Masters. I'm probably not gonna get Masters, to be real, but like a journey to Diamond would be a lot of fun. But that's something for next time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. And remember, keep playing Rivals, and I'll see you next time.